All right, ready to go with round one action here inside the now world-famous Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada. It opened late 2023 at a cost of $2.3 billion. And it is the largest spherical building in the world. Let's see how the action plays out tonight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go. First round is underway. Great to have you with us tonight. And if you're his opponent, you better hope you don't get kicked head, body, or leg tonight.
I mean, you got to be very careful with this guy because he is digging leg kick after leg kick after leg kick. And if you take too many, you can get stopped. You don't have to be getting hit in the head. You take a lot of leg kicks, you can get finished. We've seen it happen before. Edson Barboza comes to mind when I think about stoppage fights with leg kicks.
Huge block there. Oh, man, these fighters are trading strikes early on.
It's exactly what we expected from these two.
Oh, beautiful straight right hand.
Oh, man.
Well, he's got a pretty good side kick, and you saw it right there.
He did it great, and it pushed his opponent back. Notice how it creates space and allows him to get back to where he's comfortable.
There's a kick. Oh, misses with the jab. All right, so we have got a full-on brawl to start this fight. Any concern that these guys might burn themselves out?
Oh, they're going to exhaust themselves. So we may as well enjoy it right now because come the third round, regardless of the weight class, they're going to look like two tired heavyweights in the middle of the octagon.
Oh!
Oh! Yeah, he's hurt really bad.
Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him. 2 minutes have gone by. And he caught the kick. Oh, big elbow. Oh, beautiful combination. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming. Fighter lands a nasty kick. Oh, nice.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strike, and ending your combinations with the kick. Ooh, head kick lands, and he's hurt.
Rips the body there.
Straight punch lands. Fast jab lands it.
Oh, and that kick is blocked. Whoa! And back to his feet. Oh, big left. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range. All right, champ, starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
Well, he's taking way too many shots to the head. You got to move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
kick. Oh, right hand gets up to block it. Big elbow there, lands. 15 seconds.
That is, oh man, this dude is good.
Round 2 coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2. All right, so here we go with our next round. Certainly a seminal moment in that previous round as he rocked him and nearly got him out of there. We'll see who has the upper hand now here moving forward.
That was a huge moment for him in that round. He found his shot, rocked his opponent, couldn't get the finish, but he had to feel... Oh!
Back to his feet.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Back and forth we go. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
Out of range with that one. Looks as though that kick to the body got through. Oh, a nice... Well, that is exactly how you turn defense into offense. Catches the kick and dumps him on the mat.
What a great job timing that kick, driving into his opponent and putting him on his back.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
He is getting lit up. His face already has a big old cut on the side.
Oh, setting up the left hook, but out of range. Oh, bone on bone, shin slash foot, right to the skull. You see why I'm a commentator and not a fighter? You see why?
Yeah, those aren't fun. I'm telling you, man. You get kicked in the head. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
Huge left hand. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round 1, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2. So
he's hurt again.
Oh, he might be out. His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit. Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. It feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Ground and pound keeps coming. Good movement to avoid that damage coming down. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the... Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Back to his feet. Strong hook lands. Just out of range with that left hook. Oh, shades of Leon Edwards. Headshot, bang. All right, so he earned respect from his opponent early on with the power, and now the swelling really started to become a factor.
The swelling starting to become a factor. This guy is so good at recognizing a weakness in his opponent. He got him hurt. He got him swollen a little bit, and now it's starting to pay dividends.
He's looking for that left hand. Not there.
Oh, he just hurt him. He just hurt him.
Oh, this one could be over soon. Lands a big elbow there.
He's working on the arm bar. Arm is very tight.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe. Big ground and pound.
Postures up and delivers a massive ground and pound punch to the head. 10 minutes in the books. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Ooh, diving punch lands. Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight.
All right, keep pushing forward. Let's go.
Body kick is blocked.
Caught that kick there.
All right, well, that swelling has essentially rendered him a one-eyed fighter, and to that end, the referee has paused the action. He calls for the ringside physician.
And here comes the doctor. Doctor's going to take a look at him, check out the swelling, give him the old finger test to see if he can see his opponent in front of him and decide whether or not he can continue.
Doctor corrals the referee. It looks as though this fight will continue, at least for now, but certainly that swelling bears watching as we move forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ringside physician has made his way back to his seat. The referee gets the action back underway. The fans are excited this fight's going to continue.
Absolutely, and I'm just as excited myself. I want to see these guys compete. I want to see who wins. I don't want it to stop because of a cut. I want to see the best fighter get their hand raised at the end of the night. Luckily, we get to try to do that.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Add that to his highlight reel. Counters with a straight right hand. Now
in the half guard.
Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, that'll do it!
Oh, my goodness.
What an absolutely crazy knockout here, and that's going to be a hard knockout from which to recover for his opponent, but the celebration is on. One of the biggest wins in his UFC career.
Massive win for this young fighter. He got the knockout victory. What a performance.
All right, so here we are getting ready to go round one. Sphere Open, September 29th, 2023. $2.3 billion, and the first live sporting event to be held inside, of course, is a UFC live event.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, early round one. I don't have to tell you, he's got some serious power in those body kicks, and his opponent thinks he's done the homework. We'll see.
Until you feel it, you don't know. And he does a great job of just hitting a nice switch kick to dig those kicks to the body. A lot of times, southpaw conventional, you see the left leg guy kicking his opponent, but just like Edson Barbosa,
right,
who is a conventional fighter, he kicks, he switches, and he just drives his shin right up into his opponent's body. This young man has that same skill.
All right, clinch situation here, pursued by the wrestler, and a nice job to get inside against the kickboxer, who candidly doesn't like this dirty boxing on the inside.
He doesn't want to be close. He wants space. He wants things to look clean. This wrestler wants to grind on you and wants to wear you down. He wants to make you carry his weight for as long as you're inside the octagon. It is so exhausting and fatiguing to fight this type of fight.
They're certainly getting after it early. Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
Oh, how good is this? 1 minute into the fight, and we got a full-on break.
These guys said that they were going to point to the center of the octagon and they were going to fight. Did I believe them? No. So right now, I am so wrong. They are doing exactly what they said.
Yeah, shades of Max Holloway against Ricardo Lamas back in the day.
Let's go. I need you to be first now.
Back to the overhand.
It won't take many of those. Oh, big body kick.
Simone's now cut above the eye from that strike. That bears watching as this fight continues. 2 minutes have expired in our opening round.
Great job landing that body kick.
Beautiful hook. Beautiful hook.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
Oh, nice knee. Out of range with that kick attempt. He clinches now. Effective punch from the clinch there by Simone. Oh, huge kick to the body. Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Oh, back to the overhand right. Swing and a miss. Uppercut to the head. 2 minutes remain in the round.
Big shot to the head.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home.
Hands high. Hands high.
Got the single collar tie.
He does a great job getting out of that clinch position. Big body kick.
Looked like it did stun him a little bit. Oh, big elbow. Well done to catch the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
And now that jab starting to get established. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Oh, he blocked that punch. Nicely done defensively. Hard shots landing on both sides here. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Just out of range with that right hook. So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. Big elbow there, lands. Oh, clean hook there. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. he should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it.
Round 2 next. So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. All right, there's the end of the round, so it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent's staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
Big power shot there. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took the damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well as they took it. Let's see who wilts and goes down first.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see.
Oh! He's got to keep pressing here.
All right, well, if you like blood, perhaps this is the fight for you. That cut is really starting to open up wide now.
It's starting to open up, but it doesn't seem to be affecting him too bad right now. It's still bloody, but it's not really limiting his ability to continue. Let's see if he can get through this and win this fight.
Pretty good stuff getting that kick home. Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight. They're both doing amazing jobs. Let's see who gets the job done at the end of this thing.
Always being closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. Checks that leg kick. Leg kicks all day. His mobility is compromised. Might get it back a little bit as the fight continues, but that's an obvious limp right now.
Well, it's going to take ice on the calf, ice on the thigh when he gets to the corner to try and bring it back. But once you get dead leg, there's not much you can do. Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away, and it's one of those rare instances where everything comes together.
Simone's doing a nice job there. You saw him raise the guard to block that offering from the opponent. Don't want to sustain any more damage on that cut that has already been opened up. Oh, he's got his back. That's a lot of blood, man. I think I can smell the B-positive blood type from here.
Yeah, he's bleeding quite a bit right now, and the blood's going into the eye. He needed to address this early. Now he's about to have to go into survival mode.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands. Every punch lands. He is just outclassing this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
What a great fight. Damage doled out on both sides. Perhaps some bonus money coming the way of these two individuals at night's end.
50K, baby. Somebody's getting paid. These two guys are doing a great job in a fight that is so competitive, that is so evenly matched. These two really will be proud of the effort that they've shown inside the octagon tonight.
So a much different approach from him here in round two. Took him a while to find the range, get in his striking rhythm. He has found it here, and as a result, has really picked up the pace in round two.
That was slippy. Nice strike.
Under a minute now to go in the round.
I want you to make that cut worse now.
Oh, boy, look at that gas. Great timing on that double leg.
high-level stuff here with the ground and pound by Simone.
Oh. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
"20 seconds to go, round 2.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots. And once again, he lands right on that cut.
Final seconds. Simone's looking to pass into half guard here, but he's denied. And the horn sounds on round 2. All right, well, if you like blood, and I do, this is the fight for you. Somehow we've made it to the stools, and both fighters are wearing it.
Yeah, I mean, the corner's going to have some work to do on that cut. He has been beat up in that round, but he has done his fair share of damage himself. This has been a very close fight.
All right, let us re-rack some replays of the damage done in that round, see if we can isolate the strike that caused the cut.
Yeah, a nasty cut opens up when he lands there. It's a beautiful shot that gets to the target. He has not been responsible defensively, and he's really paying for it because now he's dealing with that nasty cut.
Oh, he's feeling it now. Nice combination there by Simone. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Simone's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut's not getting any better. We got the best cut men in the game. Gotta think they're gonna be busy in between rounds. Oh, nice defense there with the block. Simone gets lit up by that straight punch. Oh!
Big shot lands for both guys.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Swing and a big miss by Simone. All right, so the referee has called a halt to the action here, likely to have the doctor come in and look at the swelling around that eye. Not good, DC.
You cannot allow these fighters to dictate and determine whether or not they can go. When you have this type of swelling, you got to take a close look to see if the guy can compete.
He's taking a close look. Going back to the referee. Looks as though he's going to allow the action to continue. Fans like that decision, but for the compromised fighter, maybe got to take some chances now.
He's going to take a lot of chances now because he's got to rush. He cannot be as patient as he intended to be with that amount of swelling.
Really smart approach by the offensive fighter, badgering that cut. More blood by the minute.
Another one.
Mixed martial arts, folks. This is absolutely crazy. Both fighters dealing with critical damage and cuts. There's blood everywhere.
Fans, stand up and give applause to these two men who are laying it all out on the line in the octagon tonight. Both dealing with cuts, both critical, but both unwilling to take a step back for your entertainment.
Well, I don't think his corner is going to step in here, but maybe the referee will take a close look. I mean, that eye is disgusting.
His eye is done. He's been beat up. He got cut early in the fight, and he's just been targeted in that area. He has not made any changes to his defense, so he's continuing down this path. The doctor's going to take a look.
Well, he is clearly losing this fight. It has not been his best performance, but he can change all of that with a late submission.
He struggled because he hasn't been able to get this fight to the ground. Now he needs to abandon his setup to his takedowns, grab his opponent, and try to take him to the floor so he can chase the submission.
Man, that cut is only getting worse. Oh! 2 minutes and change to go in our third and final round. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Oh, doing work with the jab. Lands to the body there. Back and forth we go. And now some separation. Simone's a bloody mess right now. I wouldn't be surprised to see this fight stop. At the very least, you got to think they're calling in the ringside physician between the rounds.
Oh, he got him again. Holy smokes, he put him to sleep.
Watch the referee right then and there has called a stop to the action. Looks like he's going to call on the doctor to look at the cut, and it is a pretty significant one, DC.
Well, he's bleeding a lot, and the blood is going into his eyes. It's very difficult for him to see right now.
Well, the doctor doesn't care about your feelings. Yeah, that's the end of the fight. And again, when you talk about fighting in the future, you gotta have an athlete's health in mind. I know you hate to see it.
You know, you had an idea, right? The cut's in a bad spot. You knew there was a possibility. Unfortunate that it ends this way.
All right, ready to go round one here at the Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada. Every single fighter on this roster was asking on this Noche UFC card, and we only have so many slots. What a unique experience for all of these fighters competing here tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, this round is upon us. Katlyn Chookagian, as accomplished as any woman in this UFC flyweight division, not named Valentina Shevchenko. Shades of Monica Seles on the exhale when she throws strikes, but there's no denying the striking acumen. Can lean on an outstanding grappling game as well. Trains under John Danaher with the Danaher Death Squad there on the northeast side of the United States. And if Chookagian can get a finish here tonight, a lot of people believe that'll be enough to get her a second shot at the UFC flyweight title. Oh, that's a big hook there. Oh, nice job getting the knee right to the midsection there. She's got the size advantage and certainly put it to good use there. Chookagian gets caught by that straight hand. Man, these women are delivering for fight fans around the world. What a start to this fight.
How could you possibly be seated when you are watching this level of activity from these two women at the beginning of the fight? Oh, my goodness, what a kick.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Cortez gets tattooed by that straight punch. Well, she has come out aggressively as usual, swinging early and often. I wonder if she can keep this up over the whole fight.
It's a crazy pace. If she is not taken down, then for sure she can fight at this pace. But the moment all the takedowns are added, she may find herself struggling. Maybe that's why she's fighting so aggressively to finish the fight before all the grappling exchanges start.
Oh, and she lands yet another knee, and there was a whole lot behind that one. She came in as the taller, rangier fighter, and she has certainly put those size advantages to good use in this matchup. Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively.
Oh, that kick is good by Chookagian. Big knee there. Nice body kick there. Man, she is just breaking her down with volume tonight as she lands another combination.
I mean, over and over, she is just landing so many different attacks. It's amazing to watch someone never throw less than 3. She's throwing at least 3 every time she enters.
All right, so she told us in the fighter meeting the body shots were going to be key, and they certainly have been. She invested early, and now you're starting to see some damage on the other side.
Yeah, she's doing a great job of following the game plan. She spoke to us in the fighter meeting about going to the body, about investing, not worrying about seeing the outcome right away. And it's starting to show now as this fight gets longer.
And she caught the kick. Oh, she defended the takedown beautifully and scrambles back to her feet.
Great punch.
Well, now she's really starting to time her opponent. Beautiful punch lands there shortly after she caught the leg. Nice job with that knee strike right there. She's got a lot of size for this division and put it to good use there. Cortez is cut above the eye now from that strike, so we'll see how the fighter deals with that definite adversity now. Lands a big elbow there. Well, she continues to stay busy, and no surprise, she continues to connect with these punches.
She's so fast and so accurate, and also the cardio allows her to fight at such a great pace. Oh, nice kick.
Oh, she gets inside and gets the single collar tie.
She does a great job breaking that clinch position.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on.
Really nice job blocking that shot.
That opened up a cut around her eye area. Got to shore up the defense.
Yeah, she's got to move her head. She has not moved her head effectively, and now she's dealing with the cut.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Cortez lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. 30 seconds now to go in round one.
Great defense. What a block.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Lands a kick there with the lead leg. Nice work by Cortez. First round winding down here. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, well, she seems focused on the stool, but the cut man has his work cut out for him. Huge strikes causing that cut above the eye.
Some nasty strikes landed to cause that nasty cut over the top of her eye. She has been on the receiving end of some big shots, and ultimately she's paying for it because now she's dealing with the blood going into her eyes.
And that one certainly found the target. All right, here we go with our next round. Previous round, both fighters had their moments. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
Both had their moments, but nobody really stood out. Nobody separated themselves from the other fighter. Which of these two women is going to be able to really charge out ahead in the next round?
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight. Big knee lands.
And now some separation between the two athletes. Well, not just a high output fight to this point, but a high accuracy fight as well. Both fighters have absorbed a lot of damage thus far.
These two women have both fought so valiantly. They have really laid it out on the line tonight, and it's made for a very fun fight.
Well, she's so confident in her defense and her ability to block shots, and now you see why.
You see all she learned from her background in boxing. She's getting up, yep.
Just out of range with that right hand. Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Oh, she continues to punish the body yet again here, just as she did in the previous round. There's that patented single. Oh, her ground and pound is on point here. She's made this a focus going in to make these strikes count. Certainly doing that tonight.
She's making each and every one of them count, doing a very, very good job of landing shots, landing them in combination, and making them all matter. Constantly
a moving target. Well, you could argue this is as good as she has looked on the feet, and she continues to target that facial region. A lot of swelling now.
I'm one of those guys that will make an overstatement. I will talk about how great they look. I don't know, and I truly mean, I don't know if she's ever looked better.
Yeah.
She looks like an absolute savage out there tonight, and the work that she has done on her opponent's face shows that.
Yeah, her opponent getting less recognizable by the minute. Well, Chukagian able to land there. She bounces all over the tri-state area for her training. The Fairleigh Dickinson University graduate has put in the right work in advance of this one. Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with volume, with pace, with power.
Yeah, with pace and pressure. It's an overwhelming feeling being in there with her when she's fighting at this level. When everything's working, she is as good as anyone in the UFC. Tonight, she is at her peak level.
Well, her reactions are really starting to change now as her opponent continues to pepper the body.
They're big. You can see that she's almost panicking. She doesn't want to get hit anymore. You can see the damage that she has taken to the body, so she's overcompensating for trying to defend herself. She better slow down and try to change the way that this fight's playing out.
All right, so no surprise to see her continuing to attack that area. That cut is going to get wider with every passing moment of the fight.
You know, generally you expect it to get worse. When you're fighting someone like her, you know it's going to get worse because she's as sharp and as crisp as any striker you ever step in the octagon with. So she's going to be on that cut and attacking that cut relentlessly.
Well, eventually she will turn this defense into offense, but she seems to see these strikes coming from a mile away.
She sees them a mile away, and the hands are exactly where they're supposed to be, right on the chest.
Chookagian's doing a nice job protecting the eye with that block. You don't want to absorb any more damage on that cut. Man, she's got it all going with the hands, with the feet tonight, and that cut is really becoming a factor now as this fight continues.
Yes, she's got to move, Jay. She's got to get on her bicycle. She's got to get to the middle of the round so that the cut man can get to work. Because the more she's in there, the more she tries to fight face first, the more that cut is going to open up. She's got to get moving.
Good work from the top here by Cortez. Well, now that blood really starting to affect her vision, or so it would appear, and it's muting her offense as well.
Well, she's got a swollen eye and the cut. So she continues to get beat in that same area. She's got to move her head. She's got to be offensive if she wants something to change.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Cortez. Back to her feet now. Good sign for her there. Round 3 next. Well, they haven't called for the doctor yet, but she is swollen. Doesn't look at all like the woman who walked out here a couple hours ago.
Yeah, she got beat up in that round. She took far too many shots right on the target. She has got to do something different on the defensive side, or this fight is not going to go long.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round. All right, another round is now underway. Pretty good previous 2 rounds. We'll see who makes the requisite adjustments now moving forward.
The adjustments are going to be the key, John. When you're doing everything you're trained to do and it stays this close, you got to really switch it up. With corner was able to relay that message to their fighter better in between rounds.
Right on the button. All right, so domination on one side, desperation on the other. She doesn't look anything like the woman that walked out here to start.
No, she doesn't, John. And honest, that's the best way to put it. Desperation. That's what's required right now. That's what's required right now. We always talk about not getting desperate in the octagon, but she is at a point now where nothing else is going to give her a chance.
What an absolute war on a napkin in the center of the octagon. These women continue to stand and trade, and really both of them have landed at will all night.
They both have landed. Neither has shown the best defense, but it makes for a real fun fight. They're battered, they're bruised, they're cut, they're beat up. But we are looking at one of the best fights we have seen in a long time.
Swing and a miss. Whoa! Oh, big left hand there. Oh my goodness, it's like the American Red Cross in the octagon tonight. Blood donation on both sides, and somehow both women still fighting through.
I mean, but John, at some point we gotta ask, like, how much can they take? At some point it's gotta be too much. They are battering each other, they are bruising each other. They are both cut, they both have critical damage. Now let's see who can stay in the fire just a little bit more.
Perfect execution on that team. So what's the saying? Live to fight another day? Because she could certainly subscribe to that theory right now. She's a bloody mess.
Yeah, she's a bloody mess. That cut has gotten to a point now. Oh!
Oh! That'll do it!
Oh, my goodness!
right, so she gets the flush knockout here tonight, and you gotta think this is gonna lead to a lot of big fights the rest of the way this year.
Big opportunities are presented after you have a performance like this. She did an amazing job and got a massive knockout victory.
All right, so here we go, round one action at Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada. DC, I knew you were not going to miss this. This thing opened late 2023 to much fanfare. It is the largest spherical building in the world.
You ready? You ready? Good.
All right, here we go with the early part of this round, and from the moment Rafael Fiziev stepped foot in the UFC, expectations were placed upon this man. Championship expectations. Oh, vicious combo there. Big left hook coming, it's blocked. But that punch no good.
Oh, big elbow. Nice punch lands.
Oh, and the high kick lands. So more output, at least in the early going. Circling towards the left now. Nice straight right lands. And another straight finds the target there by Fiziev. Edge of your seat action as expected thus far.
What a fight. My goodness, what a fight. Uppercut.
Just out of range with the big right hand. Now connects with the left hand. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it.
Straight punch is good. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Well, the one thing about throwing jabs is that when you throw a jab, you kind of set your lead leg because you're trying to extend on the jab. If a person has good timing on leg kicks, they will land almost every time. So you got to be careful.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, and he caught the kick. Midway through round one.
Left hook, yep.
Oh, and he caught the kick. Well, he caught the kick there and then counters with the takedown. So a lot of fighters, when they catch that kick, would move immediately into the takedown, and it worked out for him there.
It worked out great. Caught the leg, drove right into his opponent, and put him on his back. Oh, man!
Ooh, that uppercut landed for him.
Oh, nice body shot.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Oh, he catches the leg there and then works it into a take.
Oh, shit, look at that. He can't even stand.
Oh, and he lands a knee to the body. Oh! Back to the feet. Oh! Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. Well, now now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following a game plan.
Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Fiziev gets back up. Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you can get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still standing, and I think...
Well, that swelling is getting out of control to that end. You see the referee has paused the action, likely to call on the doctor. We'll see if this fight can continue, champ.
Well, it's so noticeable. You got to check on it. You got to make sure that this fighter's able to continue.
And it looks as though he is going to allow the fighter to continue. So a nice pop from the crowd as that decision is made. He's got to go for it now, though.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so the ref will get the action back underway after that brief health and safety check. And to no one's surprise, the fans support the decision for the action to continue.
Absolutely. I mean, this official decided you can go. Even though at times the fighter may question whether or not he can do it, we have very... Oh my goodness.
I'm trying to finish this fight. Looking at her being to stop it if he will.
Oh, my goodness.
What a fight. Well, make no mistake about it, he is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he gets the big TKO victory. Wow.
That's unbelievable. It was crazy to watch his finishing instincts on display as he got that massive victory. It was amazing, John. It was amazing.
Well, did you ever think, DC, we'd be calling fights inside the largest spherical building in the world? What a special opportunity for these athletes to get the chance to compete in this setting here tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here's Angela Hill back for more as we get ready to go in round 1. And fighters like Jessica Andrade maybe have thought they could put Angela Hill away and have been forced to outlast her over 15 hard minutes. Angela Hill trying to get off to a good start tonight. Slit that one. Oh, she's looking to set up that head kick. No good. And they're exchanging leather early.
And landing some nasty strikes.
Big right hand there.
Oh!
Oh, landing some big shots, too.
Frantic pace early on to this one. Nice punch there by Godinez. She landed a nice left punch there. Honing in on those counters.
Nice punch to the head.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Let's go, let's go. Fight.
Well timed with the short uppercut in the clinch by Lopes.
Right to the single collar. She was able to close the distance, and now she's in her position.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
Man, does she throw these hands seamlessly and easily, connects with another series of punches there.
She is one of the best boxers in the UFC, and this is the reason why we say it every time she fights.
All right, now we get a little bit of separation.
Great defense. She blocked that punch.
Oh, combination striking at its best. Another great sequence out of her there.
She is just throwing everything with so much confidence. Every time she throws, she believes that she is going to land, and to this point, she has done just that.
Lands to the body. Oh, man, another massive kick lands.
Oh, nice.
Well, she's got a pretty high fight IQ, but tonight it seems to be all about aggression. She is swinging for the fences.
All that stuff was left in the locker room. This young lady is in the octagon to secure a knockout.
Well-placed kick there by Lopes. Both fighters throwing heat now. Godinez is swelling now around her jaw, so we'll keep an eye on that storyline as this fight continues, but she has absorbed a lot of strikes to the head thus far. Oh, just out of range with that right hand. Under 2 minutes to go now in our opening round.
Oh, nice overhand right.
Gotta keep pressing. She's gotta hurt. Gotta look for the finish.
Well, she gets back up here, but she is on wobbly legs. Oh, this could do it. Oh, and now an uppercut. Oh! Well, we could be looking at an epic comeback here. She rocked her significantly, but wasn't able to finish the fight, and now her opponent maybe creeps back in.
Her opponent will now try to find a way to work her way back into this fight. It will be on her to once again land one of those brutal punches to try to knock her out this time.
Under a minute now to go. Oh! So far, a frantic pace as expected. Hill's nose is cut now, and she's starting to deal with some blood in that area. Oh, how clean is that? Nice strike. Hill gets caught by that straight punch there.
Continuing to go to the head.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand.
Oh, nice.
All right, so the narrative remains the same. She is just wearing it upstairs. She has absorbed so much damage and might be a strike or two away from breaking a bone.
Yeah, it looks like something's very wrong with her face. She has been beat up. She has taken way too many shots up top. She did not move her head, and now she's paying for it. She is so swollen.
Round 2 is next. Well, at some point, she's going to have to shore things up defensively. Let us get you some replays and show you some strikes that led to all that damage.
Just beautiful striking on display, but it's easy to look like this whenever your opponent just refuses to move their head. She was able to land and land at will, and now you see all that swelling on her opponent's face.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2. Nice punch by Godinez. Beautiful land with the front kick there. Defensively, not a good sign for her that that strike got through.
It landed exactly where she needed it to. She has to make changes, start turning the elbow inside to try to make her kick toe to her elbow.
Well, it is not the worst cut we've ever seen in the UFC, but a lot of blood donation happening right here, right now, as her opponent continues to target that area.
Yeah, I mean, you have...
Oh, my goodness.
Well, she's able to get back up here, but man, look how wobbly she is. Wow. Oh, a big left hand. Well, this is what...
Oh, nice high kick.
Oh, big elbow. attempt here. Looked like a good one, but it gets blocked.
Oh, nice body shot.
Well, she is clearly dominating and winning this fight, largely with her strength.
There it is again. Look at that.
Back and forth we go. One of the better fights of the year, unless, of course, you like defense. A lot of damage being doled out on both sides.
A lot of damage being doled out. Both of these women are doing a great job of standing on a quarter, standing in a phone booth, and just beating each other up. It's going to come down to the heart, though, to determine who wins this fight.
Oh, she might be one move away from getting it done here.
Oh, look at the fight here.
There you go. Arm triangle.
It looks like she's got that arm triangle locked in. She's doing a great job of controlling her. Now she's got to get her chest to the mat and let her shoulder do the rest of the work. Oh, wow. Oh!
And maybe he's going to do it. Oh, she got out.
What a beautiful display of submission defense by this young lady.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Oh! That's it!
Oh!
Woo! That is as clean a knockout as you will ever see, and certainly the signature win of her career today.
You don't get many like this. She said that she was going to knock her opponent out, and that is exactly what she did. What a performance.
All right, just about to get underway here at the Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada, DC. I feel like I'm on a different planet. This is the most special, unique venue we have ever called fights in. Let's see how it plays out.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, early round action here. Physically, Jared Cannonier looks like he was cut out of a piece of rock, but mentally and emotionally, this guy puts in even more work. He talks a lot about the visualization and maybe might even let us hold his crystals if he gets a win here tonight. Nice. Nicely done. Straight right hand, no good.
All right, let's go. Let's get those hands going now.
Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh. Beats his leg up.
Flips him with the left hand.
Great job moving into his opponent and getting to that single collar tie.
Oh, lands the double jab. Those are going to start to take their effect.
That knee hurt him.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy. Back and forth. This is a full-on brawl.
Oh!
All right, hip toss, and he is able to take him down. Beautiful execution there.
Great job knowing exactly what he wanted. Moving the position left and stepping in with that right leg to load his opponent and flipping through. Great move. We love the big moves. They're very exciting.
Tried to land the punch, but a swing and a miss by Fluffy Hernandez.
These boys are standing right in front of each other, just kind of going at it.
Overhand left counter.
Oh! Now some separation from his clinch position.
Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. by Hernandez.
There's another one.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Hernandez is bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Oh, heavy kick downstairs. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Oh, and he caught the kick.
Massive body kick land. He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
And just misses with that big right hand. Anthony Fluffy Hernandez gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Gonna try to take his opponents back here, and he does. Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice work here in that position by the Alaskan Jared Cannonier. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Continues to attack here. We'll see if he can set up the arm bar. Oh, looks like he's got the arm isolated.
He's got it isolated, working toward the finish.
Takes his back knee. Under a minute now to go. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Hernandez is looking to pass here, denied by the opponent. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now.
Right.
Under 30 seconds. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Cannonier's forehead is bleeding now. Cut is open. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. 10 seconds to go in round one. Takedown defense is there. Oh, big knee. And now leather being thrown on both sides. All right, that is the end of the round. Anthony Hernandez, his corner, has some work to do. They're going to take a look at that lip. Hopefully the cut man can do his thing and just make sure that it doesn't continue to bleed and provide further adversity for him in this fight. All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
All right, next round is now underway. I thought there was pretty good back and forth action in the previous round.
Yes, it wasn't a firefight. It wasn't two guys throwing the kitchen sink at each other. But you did see time when it came together and you saw the skill level of these two fighters.
All right, single collar tie now.
Really good level change.
Cannonier getting touched here repeatedly with these ground and pound strikes from the top. Referee's not going to bail you out.
Look at that. Recognized he was about to lose position.
Fluffy's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. Elbow from the top now by Cannonier. Oh, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground. Great punch from the clinch here.
Oh, and now the underhook, DC.
He's got the underhook, he's got the far side post. If you're the opponent, you have got to get out of here. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
3 minutes now to go in round 2. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage.
Oh, nice job to slip off the center line there. His head movement has been a huge, huge factor defensively in this fight.
You can never be a stationary target, so even as the feet aren't moving, you got to be ready to flip that head at a moment's notice.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Fluffy's got a bruise starting to appear on that right side of his body now.
Another big takedown.
Nice positional control here. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Work. Come on,
2 minutes to go in the round.
Ref will help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position.
Hernandez getting absolutely worked here from the top. These are some very effective ground and pound strikes.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. Oh, when you get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing position, unreal to see.
Fluffy's pass attempt denied. Pretty accurate there from bottom position. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Right.
Don't wait. You hit him first.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the... Oh, my goodness! He's hurt bad. Oh, he got hit again. Big right hand. Nice level kick.
Scramble and go. Scramble and go.
Now he's going full mount.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocks any attempt to get past his guard.
Anthony Hernandez is right back to the full mount. Cannonier's eye is closing up. Hernandez is... Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. Well, DC, this is what the fans paid to come and see. Multiple knockdowns on one side in that round, and it's amazing to think that as we sit here, this fight's not over yet.
It's not over yet. There's no 3 knockdown rule like in boxing.
Right.
So as long as the guy gets up,
right,
the guy can continue to fight. It is a
Ready,
phenomenal fight.
Ready.
We knew it when the matchmakers told them that they would put them together. Great fight, and it's truly delivered.
Nice jab. Oh, good block there. Takedown defense holds up. Strong punch to the head in the clinch. Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every...
Oh, not so bad, right.
All right, stacked guard here now. The feet are on the hips, DC, so for the top fighter, this is not at all ideal.
No, this is not ideal, because now he has to try and stop his opponent from kicking him away. How do you do that? You attack the feet. You start grabbing the feet with the hands, lead with your hips, grab the feet with the hands, pass the feet to the side, and start to lead with your knee to try to get into side control. Big shot to the head. Oh, he hurt him again! Now he's backed up. There you go. There you go.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Fluffy Hernandez. Fighter lands a jab. Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters...
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
And mixes in a takedown. Why not?
Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Hernandez is looking to pass out of the half guard and attain side control here, but unable to do so. All right, so a wise decision by him to continue to attack that cut, and it's getting wider by the minute.
It's getting wider by the minute. This guy is a fantastic fighter, and he's as smart as they come. So the moment that cut opened up, you knew that that would become his focus, and we are seeing it very clear right now. He passes the half.
Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's big shot on the feet. Oh, continuing to attack the head as that diving punch lands. A lot of top pressure being applied here, making all these shots count. Big elbow there lands.
It looks like some swelling is forming after that ground and pound strike lands. That was a slick transition.
All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting, because wrestlers love control.
Right.
And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side underhook. This is a great position for a top fighter.
Straight right is there. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Right now they separate. Oh. That'll do it! Jared Cannonier with one of the greatest knockouts you will see.
Jeez Louise.
All right, ready to go with round one action here inside the now world-famous Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada. It opened late 2023 at a cost of $2.3 billion, and it is the largest spherical building in the world. Let's see how the action plays out tonight.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's go.
All right, here we go with round one, and it is great to see Michael Venom Page rocking the UFC gloves here tonight. One of the best fighters to cross over from another big promotion. But he doesn't really focus too much on that, free agent signee or otherwise. He believes he's going to be the best welterweight in the world. And no rest for the weary, right? They are giving him appreciable high-level top 15 challenges right out of the chute. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand. Misses with the right hand.
Oh, man.
All right, so a big early land by the boxer. He put a lot of steam on that one as he's able to get that hook home, DC.
He lands it perfect. I mean, he throws it perfect. Right hand is always where it needs to be. If he throws it with the right, the left hand's always where it needs to be. It's tight, it's crisp, and it lands with a lot of power. Changing the position.
Fighter trying to pass here, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
Looks as though he will let his opponent stand back up. Yes. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Beautiful body kick.
Big right hook coming, it's blocked. Flipped with a left hand counter. Oh, nice overhand left.
Those are big strikes. I mean, over and over, he is taking these strikes to the head.
Oh, and the Superman punch is good. Looking to set up that head kick again. This one does not find the home. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, side kick lands. Superman punch now. Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Takedown defense holds up. All right, so the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling starting.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail. Oh, that's bone on bone. Nicely done with the high kick. 2 minutes to go in round one. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Really finding the kicking range now. Another one lands there. Nice crack there. Well, he lands another strike there, DC, and no surprise, the swelling only getting worse.
It's getting worse. You know, we talked about this very early, how he needed to change something. He hasn't changed it, and now the swelling is starting to get bad.
Oh, beautiful.
He's hurt bad.
Able to get back to his feet yet again. Oh, but not a good look for the judges here. Look how wobbly he is. Oh, how good was that flying knee? Spinning back fist. 45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen, he's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't going to get the job done tonight. He did not address it early enough.
Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Oh, another one. Oh, my goodness.
Big moments on both sides in round one. All right, as As they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Oh, pretty sneaky there to get the ankle pick.
Nice body kick.
Oh, nicely done to block the strike and counter with the jab.
Oh, nice jab. And that's the danger in the engagement there. Oh!
Gets back to his feet.
Hurt him again.
Oh! Well, DC kind of just playing with him at this point, right? You think he's got to go in and just get him out of there.
Well, he's trying, but he gets a little bit anxious. So he starts to throw a lot of punches and not the right punches. And because he's throwing so much, he keeps missing. And by doing that, he's missing chances to end this fight.
Oh, how about that? Strong reversal on the ground. Motioning for his opponent to stand back up here. Try to establish that jab. Oh!
He's got to start throwing now. He hurt him again.
Checks the leg kick. All right, so the head damage continues to land, and at this point, man, gotta think the ringside physician is even getting antsy to check it out.
Oh, yeah. You can tell that they want to check it out. But hats off to his opponent for putting together a great game plan, for staying on that face, making sure that when he saw the swelling start, he continued to drive him down that path to where he is right now, where he's almost unrecognizable.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Ground and pound the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Oh, nice job to get inside and land that elbow cleanly. Well, DC, no denying he's winning this fight, and it's got to feel pretty good if you're a fighter. You put in the work, and it all comes together on fight.
When it all comes together, nothing feels better. To go out there and implement the game plan that you guys have worked on in training camp, and it goes as desired, nothing feels better.
All right, stacked guard here. The feet are on the hips. What are you trying to do if you're in top position?
Oh, man, you're attacking those feet right away because you understand that the guy with the feet on the hips, all he has to do is just extend his legs.
Right.
He's a grown man that's pushing you off as you're trying to build into him. Attack the feet with your hands, head, chest back, lead with your hips, pass the feet, drive your knee forward, try to get the side control.
Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top. Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the feet.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spent a lot of energy on the ground, though. These guys were going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity.
Oh, body kick attempt here. It's no good. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding the target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, oh!
Well, he's able to get back up here, but oh, man, is he on wobbly legs.
That's a good right hand right there. Oh, that's big.
Big right hand. Under 20 seconds now to go. Oh, and a cut just opened up on his forehead. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? And now some distance as they pull apart. Oh! And that will do it!
Wow! Wow!
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, so here we are getting ready to go round one. Sphere Open, September 29th, 2023, $2.3 billion, and the first live sporting event to be held inside, of course, is a UFC live event.
You ready to fight? You ready? Good.
All right, round one getting underway, and all eyes are on Alexa Grasso. What can this young woman produce for an encore? When you harken back to the early days of her UFC career, she was primarily a boxer, but she always had the appetite for wrestling and grappling knowledge, and her uncle, Francisco Grasso, has helped put the entire package together. Diego Lopes deserves credit for her submission game. She believes she might find a sub here tonight. Well, she's been good tonight, but she missed with that one. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
She gets to her spot, the tie clinch, and then she starts to let the knees fly.
All right, nice job by her early in the fight to get the clinch here, and this is not going to be a pummeling drill. She's going to try to take this fight to the ground.
She's going to try to get this fight to the ground. This was not a clinch to try and end fight. This was not for her to try and dirty box. She wanted to be close so that she can try to trip her and put her on the floor.
Grasso's in half guard.
That was nice.
All right, she's got north-south position now, DC. We don't see a lot of north-south chokes in the UFC, but what is she trying to do here from what is a dominant position?
Well, you know, the north-south choke is very difficult because everybody...
Janji Dova's going for the sub here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
She's got the triangle locked in very good. She's got to take her time now, pass the arm to the opposite side, pull down, and she'll get the finish.
Grasso's pass is denied.
Oh, no. She's getting fought back. It's a tough one.
Oh, somehow she gets out.
I thought it was over. But that's one thing you know. Never underestimate these fighters in their submission defense.
Nice kick there by Grasso. Oh, and there's another combination. She's turning this into a sparring session. Just high volume, and her opponent's got to make some adjustments.
Opponent has to make adjustments, but she has to interrupt those combos. When she gets going into her combination, opponent needs to interrupt that. When she is this free-flowing, it is very difficult to deal with.
Grasso's shot there is blocked. Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D? Immediately gets the underhook. Big shots being landed on both sides here. All right, so she's able to work her way back to her feet now.
Great job getting to her position. Right into that single collar. Oh, it's getting deep.
Oh, she gets the arm out, and she will live to fight on.
She slipped her arm out, stays safe now, and continues on.
So she backs up here, and Lets her opponent stand up. Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was, and she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
Just out of the range with that right hand.
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world?
Oh, she is hurting for certain.
That one was thrown to end the fight.
Yep. Oh, huge kick to the leg. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, the visible damage on her body really starting to develop now. She's got to answer some of these body strikes or this fight's going to end soon.
Well, she's got to block something in return. You can't wait until the attack is finished to try to throw something. You can't wait to try to defend. You got to be first. You got to be first with your offense if you want to deter your opponent from going to these body shots.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Jandiroba's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
No idea how these two women are standing. They're both landing massive shots. Beautiful body kick lands.
Catches the kick there. We'll see what she can do with it. Nice. Nicely done. She's got that single collar in the clinch now. Jandiroba's saved by the bell. That marks the end of the round, and we'll see if she can recover from getting stunned by that huge shot just before the horn. Of course, you know she's only got 60 seconds here with which to recover. They'll get her on the stool. Physically, she's compromised. Mentally, can they keep her in this fight? Well, a punch like that would have felled lesser women, but she survives and gets to fight another round.
She's as tough as they come. She's sitting on her bench right now telling her coaches, I'm good. I'm ready to go. That was just a moment. I'm still going to get the victory. I believe she has to change something. She cannot continue to do the same thing and expect a different result. Oh, that one landed. Yep.
Fans will get some respect. She won't go as forward anymore. When you got a big power striker like that, you got to make them respect you and respect what's coming back at you.
Beautiful.
So look at this, DC. She's got her in rubber guard. Oh, looks like she's working on a triangle here, DC. Her opponent, not the tap-in type, but she could be submitted here shortly.
She could be submitted, and if you don't want to tap, you're going to sleep.
Right.
Because it doesn't take that long for that triangle to really be sunk in and put you out and shut your lights off. And that is exactly what it looks like about to happen.
Lands with the ground and pound.
She's so busy because it's working. She's doing a great job of landing those ground strikes.
Oh, she's got her back. Nicely done. Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the field.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
Well, we told you off the top her offensive wrestling was off the charts. She gets another takedown there. Now we'll see what she can do with it.
Now she looks to try and control her opponent because she's gotten a ton of takedowns, and it's awesome to see. But at some point, she needs to get some ground control if she truly wants to wear down her opponent.
Oh, the ground and pound is there. All right, so she lands another ground and pound strike here. We'll see if she can keep this activity up moving forward.
She's got to put a little more out there because now she knows that she can land.
Well, she's leaking a lot of blood now. That cut is getting worse with every strike landed.
And the blood is flying. Her confidence is growing. She will continue to try and target that cut until someone has to come in here, ringside position, and stop the fight.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
She knew this would be a problem if she stayed there. She finds her way out of the clinch position.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round 2. Jandiroba's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. Oh, beautiful job by her to raise that knee and ultimately land.
So fast and really understanding what type of space she needs to land that knee.
Ooh, it's tight. Not out of harm's way with that arm yet.
Look for her to get pressure on that elbow.
The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Wow, looked like the arm might end the fight. Instead, she gets out.
It was over, and that's so discouraging for the opponent to survive something like that. Hats off to this young lady in the submission defense.
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Ooh! Oh, massive diving punch flush to the head. Might get the TKO here. Dean steps in.
Holy smokes!
What a fight! So how about it, folks? A huge result for her as she gets the TKO here tonight, and this is a celebration that you can be sure is going to continue deep into the night.
What is what she expected? She expected to finish this fight. That's exactly what she did. The party's going to be off the hook because she has planned for it all week. What a phenomenal performance by this young lady.
All right, ready to go round one here at Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada. Every single fighter on this roster was asking on this Noche UFC card, and we only have so many slots. What a unique experience for all of these fighters competing here tonight.
Ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here he is, the former UFC flyweight champion, Brandon Moreno. And when we asked him in our fighter meeting about ways to win this fight, he talked a lot about the jab, but he also believes if this fight hits a transition and goes to the ground, he will have a decided advantage in the jiu-jitsu realm. Let us see if it plays out that way. Oh, he's got it going tonight. Beautiful combination of strikes there by Kopp. All right, so we'll see if Brandon Moreno can get off to a good start tonight. He is a five-tool player, but the jab would appear to be his weapon of choice here in the early going.
And honestly, John, he's developed it even further as he has gone to Missouri to train. The guy is getting better. He does a good job of finding his range. He's shortened his stance a little bit, so he's not so much in a boxing stance, but he is using that to defend leg kicks more effectively, but also still have the ability to go find that jab.
How good is this action about a minute in? I think I'm gassing out just watching this thing.
I'm exhausted trying to call all the strikes that these two men are throwing at each other. What a fun fight.
Yeah, hate to be the punch counter tonight. Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Back to the well with that right hand. It's no good. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Effective punch there by Brandon Moreno. Clinch position now.
Oh, he's got his back. He's got to get him in the air to try to return him to the mat. Oh, great level change there.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Work, guys. Come on.
Oh, he reverses the position now. Nice work on the ground by Kopp. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will.
Trading clean shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Wild attempt with the right hand there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots.
Oh, he hurt him.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long? Oh, huge left. 2 minutes now to go. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Moreno. Takedown defense is there. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh! Back to the feet now. Moreno's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Trying to do damage now with the kick. That's a miss. Uppercut lands. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate. A lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Lead kick landed there by Brandon Moreno. kick is there. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. And again, the front kick there by Manel Kape. Final seconds of round one. Oh! Beautiful diving strike lands. Archer, there's the horn at the end of the round. He got knocked down just before the horn, so he'll walk back to his corner here. We'll see if they can get him physically, mentally back into the fight. What a moment at the end of that round. All right, so a big round for him there, DC. We'll go back and look at some of the highlights. Big knockdown for him. We'll see if he can follow it up.
You could see that he was flowing. Everything was working in accordance to what he wanted it to be. And at the moment that it showed itself, the moment that the opportunity arrived, he jumped on it, got that big knockdown, and now he finds himself ahead in this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two is underway. Lead left by Kape. Oh, he got everything behind that kick. Just misses with the right. Nice jab by Brandon Moreno. High guard, and he gets that thing to the target quick.
Gets to the target quick, and you can see the assassin baby starting to really feel himself right now. He has found his flow, he's in his groove, and like I said, that jab is what starts everything coming from the fighter from Mexico.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Manel Kape's now dealing with a cheek cut.
He's hurt, he's hurt. Oh, uppercut.
Manel Kape's elbow here is blocked. Nice job defensively there. Man. Big right hand lands. Misses with the left hook. Moreno's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Kape gets caught by another straight.
Oh, left hook.
Back to the left hand now. Unable to connect. Oh, he gets back up. The question is for how long?
Great job blocking that shot.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Manel Kape's eye now closing up.
Oh, he didn't like that one.
Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen very often. Beautiful kick.
Well, once again, mixed martial arts, the land of the unpredictable. You've got a jiu-jitsu fighter here throwing hands with one of the better guys in this division.
I would have never thought that this is the fight that will play out in front of us. The jiu-jitsu guy leading the dance, but not only leading the dance and the striking, but winning the exchanges. He has truly shown that he has committed himself to becoming a full mixed martial artist.
2 minutes. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Well, he is really seeing things well offensively here tonight, and he's caused a lot of swelling there on his opponent.
You got to address this now because it's only going to get worse. Your opponent is not going to let you off the hook. You've got to move. You've got to change something to try to deter him from going to that spot.
Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Well, that one appeared to stun him. And back to his feet. Oh!
Big combination.
Oh, a big right hand. Back and forth we go. aggressive kick here. All right, so here we go, round one action at Sphere in Las Vegas, Nevada. DC, I knew you were not going to miss this. This thing opened late 2023 to much fanfare. It is the largest spherical building in the world.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, here we go with round one, featuring Perth, Western Australia's Jack Della-Maddalena. You know what he can do with his jab. Undeniable death touch power in both hands. But at times his kryptonite has been the wrestling. Not to suggest that people have taken him down at will, but this division, unlike a lot of others, has mostly wrestlers and grapplers in that top 10. And you gotta think Jack Della-Maddalena has shored up that part of his game, knowing that most of these combatants are gonna try to take him down.
Oh, that right hand barely missed there.
And now some separation.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, nice combo.
Oh, dessert badge.
And again, they clinch. Hook is there again. Oh, big left hook there.
The fighters separate.
Fast pace here in the early going. Clean with the right hook. Circling to his right. Oh, lands another hook.
Nice shot there by the champ.
All right, yeah, looks a little wobbly on his feet. Big head kick.
Controlling the fight behind that jab.
Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step in getting him to slow down and fight at your pace.
Well, he rocked him, but couldn't finish him.
He rocked him. He hurt him bad. He couldn't find that one shot to close the door. Could not shut the lights off. And now he's tasked with trying to find that shot again.
Oh, nice.
And he switches his stance yet again.
Nice single.
Big ground and pound.
Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. And busy as he looks to improve position here.
Side control. Great ground and pound by this man.
These ground strikes are starting to add up.
1 minute. Let's finish strong now.
Under a minute now to go in the opening round.
Oh, into the mount.
Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his shot.
Oh, somehow he got out.
That was beautiful. Look at how he's brought his hips up in the air. Used his momentum to swing himself back to his chest being facing the mat. What a beautiful display of submission defense.
Oh, damage done. Bleeding from his cheek now. Round one winding down here. Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's going to have to move his head here.
Right lands. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Big power shot there, and follows up with another one. Head kick attempt, but the fighter got the right hand up. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, now a little separation between the two fighters.
Caught the kick.
And there's the single leg. Continuing to work out of the half guard. Might be a submission attempt here, champ.
I mean, you cannot sit in a full guard. When you sit in the full guard, you give these guys so many opportunities. Wow, he actually reversed the position, but he didn't stop there. He took a strong top position himself.
Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands. That had some zip on it. Making all these shots count.
Oh, good elbow there.
All right, rubber guard for him now, DC. We haven't seen you lean on this in the octagon.
No, I can't get those legs up there. Come on, man, look at these tree trunks. They don't go up around nobody's shoulders. I like to keep my feet on the ground, and I like to grind. That's what I'm known for. But this guy has that dexterity. He has that ability to throw up the rubber guard, to be able to threaten from a position where his opponent was trying to find safety. There are many, many attacks here. Let's see which one he chooses to go after.
Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. If they try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions. He's attacked guillotine. That guillotine is tight.
Oh, favoring position over submission.
Very smart decision. You never want to value the submission over keeping dominant position.
Oh, that rear naked choke is tough. And that will do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Your winner by submission.
What a fight. What a fight.
Absolutely remarkable what this fighter was able to accomplish here tonight. As you can see, the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
Well, did you ever think, DC, would be calling fights inside the largest spherical building in the world? What a special opportunity for these athletes to get the chance to compete in this setting here tonight.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, featherweight unification bout. Alexander Volkanovski and the interim champion, Yair Rodríguez. Dominic Cruz is fond of saying Rodríguez is one of one. You go way back to the Ultimate Fighter with El Pantera, and there is no point of comparison for this guy on this entire roster.
No, he's a different guy. Yair Rodríguez is not the guy that you saw before. It was a star-making performance against Josh Emmett to become the interim champion. And if he fights like that, it would seem as if he can fight anyone in the world. He has a big challenge ahead of him because Alexander Volkanovski is the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world. In my opinion, Yair has a massive chance tonight. Let's see if he can cash in.
All right, so we will see early on how the Volkman chooses to proceed, and no surprise to see Volkanovski go to the leg kicker.
I mean, we have seen this constantly with Alexander Volkanovski, especially in the first Max Holloway fight. He won the fight behind the leg kicks. He is so smart inside of the octagon that he will throw these leg kicks, not hard, but they draw something out of you, and then he starts to attack you with things that have more force. This guy's tremendous, and that is why he's the best pound-for-pound fighter in the world.
So more output, at least in the early going. And there's that kicking game from Yair Rodríguez on full display early on in this one tonight.
Yeah, Yair Rodríguez is a beast. And you know when you watch him, when you're going into the octagon with him, you got to always be on high alert because he can hit you from anywhere. And a lot of times it comes from those kicks, those very diverse, scary, dangerous, challenging to understand kicks that he throws.
Oh!
Oh, man, he's hurt.
Oh, nice kick.
Takedown defense holds up.
Now they separate.
Single leg takedown attempt here, and did that get you out of your seat? Beautifully done by him there.
Oh, man, I jumped up and down. Am I watching the Olympics or a mixed martial arts fight? You don't see single legs this good unless you're watching a real high-level wrestler.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Tags him with the uppercut. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the target. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? 2 minutes now to go in round one.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing? Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that lead the dance.
Oh, nice.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Volkanovski gets back up again. Oh, nice counter to land the left hook there. All right, so we'll see what sort of defensive response ensues here. He's taken a lot of shots upstairs, and the swelling is there to prove it.
Got to keep those hands up. He might want to employ a high guard to try to ensure that the guy's not landing on those spots, because the swelling's starting now, and it's light. And if he takes many more of these types of shots, it's going to get real bad. Oh, nice elbow.
Under a minute to go. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't check, you're going to continue to get blasted with kicks. His opponent has not deterred him from keeping on throwing those kicks.
Oh, high kick.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking that damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an X. Cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you've got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head. Beautiful flying knee lands to the head.
How about those 5 minutes? All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
All right, here we go now, champ. Round 2. Alexander Volkanovski versus Yair Rodríguez. All right, here we go. This next round is underway. He got worked in that previous frame. We'll see if he has recovered here as he enters this next round.
You don't recover in a minute, so he needs to extend the recovery time. Fight at a slower pace. You cannot go in there slinging leather again, or he'll find the light shut out this time.
So Rodríguez continuing to manage distance beautifully tonight. He's got his kicking game on point.
He's so long. So Yair uses those kicks to not only brutalize you, but to maintain space. He's a well-rounded mixed martial artist. He's really improved in the wrestling, but ultimately, the kicking game will always be what defines Yair.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, so as a result of one of those leg kicks, he is now limping. He hasn't been rendered a one-legged fighter, but his mobility has absolutely been compromised.
Well, you can check it right now. It's easy to see. You can see that this guy has struggled. You can see that he's very, very hurt from these leg kicks. Even checking the kicks now will not help because the damage has been done.
Oh, this could just about do it.
Oh, this is trouble for Volkanovski.
Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. Oh, he lands another debilitating strike to the body, and he continues to punish him.
Oh, he hurt him. He's got to be careful here.
And he's back up. Volkanovski's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career, and gets the single leg takedown.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scored it over and over again.
Volkanovski's back in half guard. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the bargain.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight, but we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
All right, we told you we'd keep an eye on it, DC. That cut is starting to open up wider now, and he continues to target that area wisely.
Well, when you saw it right away, it wasn't that bad, but as he continues to target it, you can start to see it opening up. Look for him to continue to go down that route to try to get this victory.
Oh, he reversed position there on the ground, and he's now in the dominant position. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Well, no surprise there as he lets his opponent stand back up. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he needs to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
Both guys appeared to land there. What a great sequence by him, mixing up his strikes and once again targeting that already damaged, swollen area upstairs.
That's exactly what he should do. You know, we are talking about a guy that is so talented, that is so disciplined, that when he can see swelling like that, he's going to continue to attack it.
All right, round three coming up next. All right, so there's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights, DC, and there was a big knockdown there. Thought he might get the finish. We'll see if he gets it in the next round.
Well, if he lands that shot again, it will be over. It will be a finish. You don't recover from two of those types of strikes. He found the right moment, he found the opening, and landed that big strike.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. And he blocks the shot there.
He loaded up there on that high kick.
Oh, yet again, back to the big kick, and it lands.
Beautiful jab there by the champ.
Oh, punches in bunches as he lands another combination there. Really doing a nice job stringing his shots together.
He's doing a great job of stringing the shots together and also just mixing up the target and the attacks. Great job finding different places for his strikes to land.
Right kick is there again for Alexander Volkanovski, BC.
Those leg kicks.
He's got to move. They're going to stop this fight if he doesn't move.
Oh, with authority, the body. Oh, big left hand. Trying to go to the body here, unable to find the target. Takedown defense holds up. And now some separation. Unable to connect with a right hook. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it. Volkanovski's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Oh, nice slip to avoid that right hand. Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Volkanovski. Nice straight right lands. Back and forth we go. Well, he's had his striking on point tonight, and as evidence, some swelling now on his opponent.
Yeah, light swelling right now. But if he doesn't address it immediately, it'll turn to something much worse.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. So make it 157 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovski. Well, and still connecting on a pretty good clip, DC. 45% accuracy thus far against Yair Rodríguez. So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights. And
well, you got to think it's only a matter of time. Yup, referee stopping the action here. That swelling is getting out of control. This might be the end, DC.
It's bad. I mean, it's a lot of swelling. And it's the damage that he has taken over the course of the fight that is making him swell to a point that I don't know if he can continue.
All right, well, the doctor appears to think he's still good to go. And you know what? If it's good enough for the doctor, it's good enough for me.
I'm all in.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, well, this fighter was bullish in his desire to continue, and the doctor is going to afford him that opportunity as the referee gets us back underway.
This guy's a fighter, man. This guy doesn't want to lose the fight on the stool. He wants an opportunity to go out there and go out on his shield. And that's exactly what he's getting. He's getting a chance, and as a fighter, that's all you can ask for.
And you know, fans, well, he just hasn't been efficient with his strikes here tonight. There's another swing and a miss, and at this point, if he can't preserve some stamina moving forward, this is going to end up being an awfully long night. Volkanovski's definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the jump.
Another one. He's hurt bad. Oh! Big right hand.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun. And, hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't play with your food.
No.
Rodríguez is... Oh, big left.
Goodness.
45 seconds remain in the round. Well, now these kicks are really starting to pile up since he found his range. This could be trouble.
Let's work, guys.
All right, so that calf is starting to bruise up. We'll keep an eye on it.
He's got to check now, because if he doesn't, his leg is going to be so... He's not going to be able to move. He's going to be in real trouble.
15 seconds remain in the round. Oh, beautiful lead kick is good there by Volkanovski. All right, 3 rounds down, potentially 2 more to go. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready.